like I tell y'all every time, this is pure and stone cold survival at this point. So I'm gonna need you guys, everybody that come in the building. I appreciate you all. Make sure y'all smash that like button because we are now surviving Diddy Glover's NDA. And for the people that don't know what an NDA is, that's a non-disclosure agreement. It finally came out. Yes, the feds released Diddy Glover's non-disclosure agreement. So now we know with poor young Justin Bieber, back when he had the hair, him and Usher and a whole bunch of celebrities had to fill out and sign and agree to a bunch of butt naked freak offs and things that would take place at these parties, and they could not tell nobody. You couldn't tell a family, you couldn't tell a friend, you couldn't do none of that stuff. And I've been told y'all about the butt naked gay vampires to where you had to wear the garlic around your neck. Y'all thought that I was joking about the butt naked gay vampires that be upside down. Butt naked gay vampires that be upside down. This is pure survival. And you have to sign a NDA in order to get in Diddy Glover's freak offs. You know what I'm talking about? And if you went to Diddy Glover's freak offs, do you know you can't tell none of your friends? You can't tell none of your family anything that you saw at Diddy Glover's freak offs. And for Justin Bieber, this is what make me want to burst out crying, but I'm not going to burst out crying right now. I'm not going to burst out crying. But for the fact that Justin Bieber and Usher had to sign an NDA, these was minors. You know what I mean? And we know Usher's mother just dropped him the fuck off. Like he didn't even have a damn parent. She dropped him off and got a check from Diddy and dropped Usher off. Said, "Look, I don't give a fuck. You go ahead and take him." You know what I mean? But I feel like a minor should have had a parent somewhere to sign consent for his NDA. How was these young boys signing these motherfucking agreements? If you went to Diddy Glover's party, he made sure. This is why a lot of people was afraid to speak out. You know what I mean? Because that NDA that y'all I got the paperwork. I have the paperwork. This is pure survival at this point. And I want to let you guys know, I had to literally leave my own home. I had to leave the comfort of my home. You know what I'm saying? Because Diddy Glover had sent I saw, a drone? It was drones flying around my house. It was like 2 to 3 drones that kept flying around my house recording ever since I've been reporting on Diddy Glover. So it's been getting crazy. Diddy Glover's, to me, I believe the man is after me now. Why is it drones flying over my house? This is pure survival at this point. So I had to pack up and get up out my crib for the weekend. You know what I mean? I cannot make this up. You know what I mean? And then during survival, you got to get the glass. When you go during survival, you got to have the bathrooms. You got to have the showers with the glass doors. Like you got to have the shower so you can see if Diddy Glover is coming to try to hug you from the front or try to hug you from the back. This is pure survival at this point. This is the kind of showers you got to get when you're surviving Diddy Glover. You have to have the shower, and you can't have the curtains. You can't have the curtains. So how am I going to know when Diddy Glover is coming if I ain't got the glass showers? This is pure stone cold survival at this point. These are the kind of showers that you gotta have. You gotta have glass to see when Diddy Glover is coming, and he's buck ass naked, and he's trying to get in the shower with you. You don't even know Diddy Glover is coming. This is pure survival. You don't even know Diddy Glover is coming. You know what I mean? But you gotta have the glass showers so then you can see when Diddy Glover is coming. This is pure survival. But that NDA is very sick. It's very, very traumatizing to know that Justin Bieber and all the other celebrities had to endure, and such during survival. You know what I mean? And you don't see me acting like how Diddy Glover. Remember how Diddy Glover was hovering over Cassie? He was hovering over Cassie while she was wrapped up in the blanket. Look at this. This is pure survival. You know what I'm saying? My tenderoni is wrapped up in a motherfucking blanket like a goddamn taco. And if I was to go and stand over her and hover over her like how Diddy Glover had his woman sitting there up under the. Remember Cassie was rolled the fuck up? He was standing over top of her. Come on, let's go. I want to party. We're going to freak off. This is pure survival at this point. But this NDA is crazy, guys. If you was to go to a Diddy Glover's party, you gotta sign, like you gotta pretty much sign your life away. You gotta be ready to freak and hump. You gotta be ready to get buck ass naked. This is pure survival. I had to get a whole kitchen because I had to leave my house. Like I said, he had drones. He had drones flying all around. And I remember I told y'all about the gay snipers. They all back over at my house. So I had to leave the comfort of my motherfucker home. This is pure survival at this point. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to the good people over there, my good folks at Popcorn Planet. You know what I mean? He's going to read the NDA off to y'all. And you see I got the candles during survival. I have the candles during survival at this point. But y'all got to see with the celebrities and Justin Bieber, these young boys had to sign their motherfucking butt cheeks away. They didn't have to only sign their life away. They had to sign their butt cheeks away. This is pure survival. You know what I mean? Smash that like button, guys. Listen to Diddy Glover's NDA. This is what you had to sign to go to a Diddy Glover's freak-off party. It's pure survival.
Guys, have you seen what you need to sign if you go to a Diddy party?
Y'all hear that? Did you see what you got to sign to go to a Diddy Glover's party? Shout out to Popcorn Planet.
This is nuts. This has been out for a while, but I've never actually looked at it. And I started highlighting it, and I realized I have to highlight the whole damn thing. This is the most overreaching, craziest non-disclosure agreement I've ever seen. And I want to read it with you guys so you guys get a little bit more of an idea of how crazy this all is. So this is a standard Sean Combs Diddy NDA. Let's read this together, okay? So you can see how controlling.
This is a very, very controlling NDA. This is a Sean Diddy Combs NDA. This is pure survival. How can you have a young boy and Usher and all of them sign over this agreement? Jay-Z, you in the hair. Beyonce, you in the cocaine. Y'all all knew how this NDA was. This is how you know Diddy Glover didn't want nothing to get out. Because this NDA is crazy. You got to agree to all this shit that's highlighted to get inside of Diddy Glover's party. Like if you see anything with your own two eyes, you cannot say nothing or you will be sued. You can't record in Diddy Glover's parties. You can't do none of that stuff. They take your phone. You know what I mean? And you pretty much literally got to get buck ass naked. You got to get pretty much buck ass naked. This is pure stone cold freak off survival. You know what I'm saying? And this is signing, you're not signing your life away. You are signing your butt cheeks away. So you got to be ready to fuck if you're going to go to a Diddy Glover's party. You know what I mean? This is very traumatizing. I never knew an NDA you had to sign this much stuff and agree to all of this stuff. And you can be sued if you go against this motherfucking NDA. This is why Diddy Glover been getting away with all this shit all these years. Because people were signing their motherfucking butt cheeks, their thighs, their man, this is crazy, guys. Smash that like button.
Planet, I am Andy Signor. This is nuts. This has been out for a while, but I've never actually looked at it. And I started highlighting it, and I realized I have to highlight the whole damn thing. This is the most overreaching, craziest non-disclosure agreement I've ever seen. And I want to read it with you guys so you guys get a little bit more of an idea of how crazy this all is. So this is a standard Sean Combs Diddy NDA. Let's read this together, okay? So you can see how controlling, how wild, how evasive, how crazy it is. So this is a confidentiality agreement that's signed by parties he has over, I imagine. The term you, as in the person signing, shall include you, your estate, each corporation or business entity which you have ownership or beneficial interest in, and any all person entities owned or controlled by you, businesses, affiliates, employees, officers, directors, managers, accountants, agents, all your respective heirs, like people, kids, etc., executors, representatives, administrators,
you got
employees.
To sign an NDA for your children. If you go to Diddy Glover's party, you got to sign an NDA for your kids. You got to pretty much sign your kids away. So if I come to a Diddy Glover's party, me, by myself, I got to sign the rights over of my children. This is how crazy. Like, what do you got to hide to that point? Diddy Glover, like, yo, you got to sign your kids over. If you come to my party and you mention anything, we have the rights to your children. This is pure stone cold, unsaturated freak off survival. How if I go to a party? You ever go to a motherfucking party and they say, look, if you get in, you got to sign this paper that if you record something or if you tell anybody what's going on here, we got the rights to your children. We can come take your children. This is crazy, guys. This is very, very, very traumatizing. And I don't know how the fuck you signed your kids over just to get into a freak off, just to get into a party. This is crazy.
It is. So this is a confidentiality agreement that's signed by parties he has over, I imagine. The term you, as in the person signing, shall include you, your estate, each corporation or business entity which you have ownership or beneficial interest in, and any all person entities owned or controlled by you, businesses, affiliates, employees, officers, directors, managers, accountants, agents, all your respective heirs, like people, kids, etc., executors, representatives, administrators, employees, licensed successors, it's like anybody who could ever be with you, speak for you, family, friend, doesn't matter. They have now all signed this NDA with you.
Y'all hear that? Do y'all get that? All your family, all your children, anybody that know you, if you go to a Diddy Glover's party, you're pretty much signing the rights over to everybody you know. So if you break the contract, they can come for Diddy Glover had motherfuckers where they can come for your family, your friends. They don't even have to be around you. Your businesses. He can take your company away from you, your job, your motherfucking food stamps, like he did me. This is pure stone cold survival at this point. This is how crazy his parties was. Damn, like I don't even want to go to a motherfucking party like that. So I gotta sign my life away, my butt cheeks, my family's butt cheeks, all the males in my family, they butt cheeks. Like this is crazy. You gotta sign over everything to get into the Diddy Glover's party. You know what I mean? So you know Justin Bieber and them was young kids. Usher was young boy. And who else that was young? But then the grown ass celebrities that knew Diddy Glover had this long ass list of things to get into his motherfucking party during survival. I had to leave my house because Diddy got drones flying around my house, recording everything that I do. You know what I mean? This is pure survival. Motherfuckers driving around with with all black limos, tinted windows. I was afraid. I had to leave my own house. This is pure survival at this point.
Each corporation or business entity which you have ownership or beneficial interest in, and any all person entities owned or controlled by you, businesses, affiliates, employees, officers, directors, managers, accountants, agents, all your respective heirs, like people, kids, etc., executors, representatives, administrators, employees, licensed successors, it's like anybody who could ever be with you, speak for you, family, friend, doesn't matter. They have now all signed this NDA with you. Wild. For good and valuable consideration, collectively consideration, the recipients efficiently of which hereby acknowledge you irrevocably agree as follows. Sean Diddy Combs, aka Puff Daddy, artist. Privacy is highly valued, and all efforts will be made to maintain confidentiality with respect to all information and other material of any kind. So what's that include? Without limitation, terms, conditions, existence of this agreement concerning or related to directly and indirectly artist, person, corporation, including without limitation, family members, relatives, past or present, fiancés, husbands,
Now,
wives.
hold up. You mean to tell me to get into a Diddy Glover party? Do y'all hear that? Your ex-wife is signing an NDA. If you go to the party, they can go, Diddy Glover had it to where they can dig up all your ex-girlfriends, your ex-wives. If you go to the party, you're signing an NDA for all of them. For anybody you ever met in life. This is pure stone cold survival. Why would I want to go to a party like that? I got to sign the rights away to my whole entire family? And then you want to hit this? This is pure survival. You know what I mean? This is very traumatizing, guys. I just don't know what to say. You know what I mean? But we should have known. That's why, the feds is finally releasing the information of what the people had to sign to get in the Diddy Glover's party. If I knew that I had to sign the rights over to my children, my family, to my job, to my cell phone place, you know what I mean? They take your phone. This is crazy. That's pretty much letting you know it's some very crazy shit that went on in these free calls. You know what I mean? If you got to sign away all that type of shit, this is pure survival.
Etc. Executors, representatives, administrators, employees, licensed successors, it's like anybody who can ever be with you, speak for you, family, friend, doesn't matter. They have now all signed this NDA with you.
That's crazy, guys. That's very traumatizing at this point. Everybody that ever met you in life signed the NDA with you just for going to that party.
Wild. For good and valuable consideration, collectively consideration, the recipients officially of which hereby acknowledge you irrevocably agree as follows. Sean Diddy Combs, aka Puff Daddy, artist. Privacy is highly valued, and all efforts will be made to maintain confidentiality with respect to all information and other material of any kind. So what's that include? Without limitation, terms, conditions, existence of this agreement concerning or related to directly and indirectly artist, person, corporation, including without limitation, family members, relatives, past or present, fiancés, husbands, wives, boyfriends, girlfriends, friends, and business associates, artist parties, and each artist party, except for information or publicly made intentionally by artists, by Diddy, you hereby irrevocably agree that you shall not at any time use or disclose directly or indirectly to anyone any of the following information, any information acquired by you in any manner or by any medium or means whatsoever, any time, past, present, or future, which concerns or
past, present, or future. This is starting to dehydrate me. So if you go to a Diddy Glover's party, you can't ever speak about it in life. You know what I'm talking about? Past, present, future. Like, what if I had a good time at the party and I want to tell my friends, yo, look, I had a great time. Diddy Glover tried to hug me from the back. You know what I mean? But I only let him hug me from the front. Like, I stopped him when he tried to hug me from the back. You know what I mean? But I can't tell nobody I had a good time at a Diddy Glover's party. It's so confidential that you can't even tell nobody what happened at the party. That's how you know it was a lot of freak off shit going on, guys. And it's just making me so dehydrated at this point. It's making me so dehydrated. And y'all keep thinking all I drink is Monster Energy drinks. That's a lie. I drink chocolate milk. I drink chocolate milk. I drink chocolate milk during survival. But that's crazy. If you go to a Diddy Glover's party, you got to sign the rights over to your whole entire motherfucking family. You can never mention the party. You can't say you ever was there. Yo, that is crazy to me. And the fact that Justin Bieber, a young boy, when he had that little motherfucking hairstyle and all that, that's why they went wild and went crazy. Did y'all see the video with Justin Bieber, the new one, with him pissy drunk on his birthday? You know what I mean? Diddy Glover did not want none of that footage to come out. And little Rodney signed that NDA, so I don't know how he got that footage. Little Rodney was recording shit when he wasn't supposed to, because Diddy Glover had this whole motherfucking NDA. I don't know how Little Rodney got that motherfucking information. I mean, was in there recording anyway. He didn't give a fuck. This is crazy.
Etc. Executors, representatives, administrators, employees, licensed successors. It's like anybody who can ever be with you, speak for you, family, friend, doesn't matter. They have now all signed this NDA with you.
Wow.
Wild. For good and valuable consideration, collectively consideration, the recipients officially of which hereby acknowledge you irrevocably agree as follows. Sean Diddy Combs, aka Puff Daddy, artist. Privacy is highly valued, and all efforts will be made to maintain confidentiality with respect to all information and other material of any kind. So what's that include? Without limitation, terms, conditions, existence of this agreement concerning or related to directly and indirectly artist, person, corporation, including without limitation, family members, relatives, past or present, fiancés, husbands, wives, boyfriends, girlfriends, friends, and business associates, artist parties, and each artist party, except for information or publicly made intentionally by artists, by Diddy, you hereby irrevocably agree that you shall not at any time use or disclose directly or indirectly to anyone any of the following information, any information acquired by you in any manner or by any medium or means whatsoever, any time, past, present, or future, which concerns or in any way relates to artist, any artist party, or any artist business activities, entertainment activities, financial affairs, and or personal life. And all such information shall be deemed confidential, private, secret, and sensitive, and kept by you as confidential. And
why is it such a secret? You got to turn over all this information and you got to abide by all of this just to come party with Diddy Glover? And Diddy Glover, you always talking about, oh, come party with me. Who want to party with me? Who motherfuckers that I know ain't going to want to party with you because they got to sign all that shit. This is pure survival. This is the reason why Fabulous didn't want to party with you, dude. Because he pretty much got to sign over to whatever freaky shit you want to do. We're having a butt-naked pajama party tonight. We're going to wear pajamas as it start, but you got to get buck-ass naked by midnight. This is pure survival. And you got to sign right here on the dotted butt-naked line. That's crazy. You know what I mean? And if you don't abide by this, we can come and take your parents' jobs. We can snatch your kids out of school. This is what this fucking NDA is saying pretty much. Pure survival. It includes your whole entire family just to go into this man's party. You know what I mean? We respect the people's privacies. You respect the fact that if I see some real freaky shit going on, I happen to walk by and see Gabrielle Union eating Dwayne Wade's behind in your party, I can't tell nobody in my family. I can't tell nobody in my family. Yo, I seen Gabrielle Union eating Dwayne's ass and Diddy Glover was recording it. It traumatized me. You know what I mean? I need somebody to talk to about it. Like, it be people so traumatized coming to your parties, Diddy Glover. They have to tell someone. Surviving the fact that you're going to have to tell someone after all the trauma that you witnessed going to a Diddy Glover's party. This is pure survival. But you can't say nothing. You must be quiet. You must, you know what I mean? It's too secretive. You know what I mean? And if I got to include my kids and my children and my family and they can lose their jobs, if anybody say anything that ever happened in your party, Diddy Glover, it's going to all come out in court now. And then for the fact that Justin Bieber was a minor and had to sign to some shit like this, he had to sign to this. This is why Usher and Justin Bieber couldn't tell when they were young boys and they was witnessing all these freak offs. They signed an agreement. They didn't have no parent adult to say, hold on, let me read over this motherfucker shit. Diddy was playing like he was their parents. Diddy Glover was playing like he was their parents. This is pure freak off survival at this point. This is crazy, guys. I'm so traumatized and devastated that this NDA is the craziest NDA I ever heard of.
Planet, I am Andy Signor. This is nuts. This has been out for a while, but I've never actually looked at it, and I started highlighting it, and I realized I have to highlight the whole damn thing.
It's nuts.
This is the most overreaching, craziest non-disclosure agreement I've ever seen, and I want to read it with you guys.
Hold on. You heard what he said? At Popcorn Planet. Shout out to Popcorn Planet. He said this is the craziest NDA, non-disclosure agreement that he ever heard or ever even read in his life. It's the craziest shit I've ever heard too. But this is how crazy Diddy Glover is. He made sure you wasn't going to tell on him and knew what the fuck was going on at these freak offs. This is crazy.
I started highlighting it and I realized I have to highlight the whole damn thing.
Hold on, this is the craziest NDA ever.
Have you seen what you need to sign if you go to a Diddy party?
Have you seen what you got to sign to go to a Diddy Glover's party? This is crazy.
Popcorn Planet, I am Andy Signor. This is nuts. This has been out for a while, but I've never actually looked at it, and I started highlighting it, and I realized I have to highlight the whole damn thing. This is the most overreaching, craziest non-disclosure agreement I've ever seen, and I want to read it with you guys so you guys get a little bit more of an idea of how crazy this all is. So this is a standard Sean Combs Diddy NDA. Let's read this together, okay? So you can see how controlling, how wild, how evasive, how crazy it is. So this is a confidentiality agreement that's signed by parties.
You see what he said? You see how controlling Diddy Glover is. By reading this NDA, which you had to agree to go to Diddy Glover's party, that's already admitting that he's guilty for him to be that controlling. You're that controlling for a motherfucker to just come to your party. I got to turn over everything. And if I fuck up and end up telling one of my friends, hey, I had a good time at Diddy Glover's house until they started getting buck-ass naked and I seen the butt-naked gay vampires and my garlic started to run out because you got to have garlic on your neck when you go into that room where he got the butt naked gay vampires that be upside down sleep and they be trying to bite you in the neck and it'll turn you gay instantly. You got to have the garlic on your neck. Now, if I wanted to tell one of my friends I went through that, and if I slip up and tell them, and then they tell somebody else and it come out that it came out, now I get to lose my job, my family. You get to take my kids. This is a very crazy NDA, y'all. That's how, once they read this off in court, you're going to know that it was some shit that was going on with Cassie and them. Cassie wasn't lying. Why would you have to sign this much to come to a fucking party, dude? This is pure stone cold freak off survival at this point. Really,
with
really.
you guys, so you guys get a little bit more of an idea of how crazy this all is. So this is a standard Sean Combs Diddy NDA. Let's read this together, okay? So you can see how controlling, how wild, how evasive, how crazy it is. So this is a confidentiality agreement that's signed by parties he has over, I imagine. The term you, as in the person signing, shall include you, your estate, each corporation or business entity which you have ownership or beneficial interest in, and any all person entities owned or controlled by you, businesses, affiliates, employees, officers, directors, managers, accountants, agents, all your respective heirs, like people, kids, etc., executors, representatives, administrators, employees, licensed successors. It's like anybody who can ever be with you, speak for you, family, friend, doesn't matter. They have now all signed this NDA with you.
Now listen, are y'all understanding what he's saying at Popcorn Planet? If you go to Diddy Glover's party, if you have a business, you got to sign over your business. I got to sign over my YouTube. I got to if I got to sign over my, let's say for instance, if I work for drug dealers, I got to sign over their information, motherfuckers that I may sell weed for. I got to sell. Look, dude, I'll be selling nicks and dimes of weed for you. I got to turn you over to Diddy Glover. Diddy Glover said, I got to anything you own, your property, your bicycles, your house, your skates, and your children. They all signed the agreement the moment you walk through Diddy Glover's freak-off party. Everybody signed to the shit. So Diddy Glover, like, look, if we hear the little kids, if we hear your kids talking to other kids in the playground about my freak-off parties, we coming and we gonna come take the kids, we taking everything. You know what I mean? This is pure survival. We taking your income tax. We garnishing all your motherfucking paychecks. We want your businesses. This is crazy. Your whole family signed an NDA just for you to go into Diddy Glover's party. I would have never wanted to go to Diddy Glover's party. You crazy. Like, so if I tell somebody what I fucking saw, this means you can come and, snatch my mom up out the nursing home? This is pure survival at this point. Diddy Glover was very, very controlling. I'm just like so traumatized to hear all the things you had to agree to come to this man party. Smash that like button, guys. This is pure survival at this point.
Nondisclosure agreement I've ever seen, and I want to read it with you guys so you guys get a little bit more of an idea of how crazy this all is. So this is a standard Sean Combs Diddy NDA. Let's read this together, okay? So you can see how controlling, how wild, how evasive, how crazy it is. So this is a confidentiality agreement that's signed by parties he has over, I imagine. The term you, as in the person signing, shall include you, your estate, each corporation or business entity which you have ownership or beneficial interest in, and any all person entities owned or controlled by you, businesses, affiliates, employees, officers, directors, managers, accountants, agents, all your respective heirs, like people, kids, etc., executors, representatives, administrators, employees, licensed successors. It's like anybody who can ever be with you, speak for you, family, friend, doesn't matter. They have now all signed this NDA with you. Wild. For good and valuable consideration collect.
This is just wild. This is just wild. Like, I can't take it no more. I can't take it no more. Just finding out that if you go to a Diddy Glover's freak off, you know what I mean? I'm about to tell my tenderoni right now, I'm going to a Diddy Glover freak off and you got to sign your life away. You're going to have to sign your life away. This is pure survival. And salute to Speak With Your Girl. Oh my God, Speak With Your Girl in the building. She just hit that super chat. Just dropped a play of $50. This is pure stone cold survival. You know what I'm saying? That's nothing but love. Speak with your girl. Speak with your girl. I had to leave my house. Diddy Glover had drones flying around my house. You know what I'm talking about? This is pure survival. And I'm talking about, you ever see a drone? They like airplanes. You know, shout out to the LBG community. No disrespect. But he had a gay drone flying by my house. One of the wings was like this. Like, one of the wings was like this flying. It was a gay drone. I know for a fact. Pure survival at this point. But I had to leave my home because I'm very afraid. I'm very afraid that I'm going to be next. You know what I'm saying? Because I've been exposing Diddy Glover and his freak off ways and these parties, you know what I mean? And surviving the industry and surviving the Kardashians. The Kardashians probably had the drone flying over my house. I don't know. But it's pure stone cold survival at this point. But I appreciate you, man. I appreciate y'all all. Diddy Glover's NDA is out there. It's out there. So what you had to sign to his parties were very exclusive and they were very hideous and very traumatizing. You know what I mean? So it's pretty much like, yo, if you tell anything that happened at my parties, I could take your children, I could get you on welfare. You know what I mean? Which I could handle because I came from welfare. I told you I came to YouTube to help me get off of welfare, and it worked. This is pure survival at this point. You know what I mean? But Diddy Glover is the man was crazy. The man could really have you going bankrupt if you speak about his parties. This is pure survival. You know what I mean? And y'all looking at me like y'all think I'm having a freak off. I'm not having a Diddy Glover party. I know it looked like I'm having a Diddy Glover party, but it's not like that. I had to leave my house. This is pure survival. I know y'all probably in there like, look, Jamil about to have a freak off. That's Cassie laying over there under the motherfucking blanket, afraid for her motherfucking life. And Jamil is having a freak off. This is pure survival. Y'all are wrong. Y'all think that I'm having a freak off. Surviving the fact that y'all think that I'm having a freak off. This is pure survival at this point. I'm sitting there looking out for the victims and all of that shit. I'm not having a damn freak off. No. You know what I'm saying? I just had to run away from my own shit. You know? Because I don't trust Diddy Glover. You just can't trust that man. You just can't trust that man. You know what I mean? I got some motherfucking donuts. I'm gonna survive. I'm a survivor. I'm not gonna give, but I'm not gonna stop. I'm gonna dodge a freak off harder. Like, I'm a dodge a freak off harder. Y'all like, damn, who was that fat motherfucker walking by that mirror? That motherfucker was fat. We only see Jamil from the top. That nigga's fat as shit down bottom. It's like, no. Pure survival, guys. Anyway, man, Justin Bieber, I have nothing but love for you. I got nothing but love for everybody who had to sign these NDAs. It's coming out. You know what I'm saying? Pure survival at this point. But I just need y'all to know that I'm not having a freak off. I'm not having a freak off. You know what I mean? I'm not letting Diddy Glover's ways, you know what I'm saying, like come on me, like wear off on me. This is not a whole freak off. I told y'all he got drones, all types of shit flying over my house right now. So I had to get away for the weekend. You know what I mean? It ain't like that. Cheers to the freaking weekend. I'll drink to that. Yeah. It's not like that. It's pure survival. But salute to all you guys. Smash that like button. Share this video. Diddy Glover's NDA is out there. Y'all can read it for yourself because I can't take it no more. It's very traumatizing. And I can't look at this no more and hear the fact that you had to sign your whole life away. You had to sign your kids away. If any of y'all, it's 1,200 motherfuckers in the building. If any one of y'all went to a Diddy Glover's party, you had to sign over and give your kids social security numbers, all that shit. Diddy Glover was not playing. When he want that butt, he want that butt. Pure survival.